So the talk of random brutality wasn't just talk. At noontime, they discovered the bodies of 3 young women, out on some mission of conversion that appeared to have gone awry. The novice monks had been strangled by their ropes of holy beads, and their faces removed. Her nerve being shaken at last, Otzi Manglehand now caved into the demands. They'd pause, only long enough to dig some shallow graves while the horses slaked their thirst. Then the caravan would press on across the scrubby flats known for the failed farmsteads abandoned here and there as the disappointments. Moving by night, at least it wouldn't make a sitting target, though they might as easily wander into trouble as sidestep it. Still, Otzi's party was antsy. Hunker down all night and wait for horse hoofs, spears. Too hard on everyone. Otzi consoled herself if the caravan kept moving, out of range of the carping. The second guessing, the worrying. With the benefit of height, therefore, Otzi spotted the gully before anyone else did. The cloudburst at sunset that flowed around a flank of skid, water lacquered in the new moonlight. An island, she feared, of human flesh.
I ought to turn aside before the others notice. How much more can they take?
There is nothing I can do for that human soul. The digging of another trench would require an hour, minimum. A few moments for prayers. The project would only further agitate these clients as they obsess about their own precious mortality. Upon the knee of the horizon, balanced the head of a jackal moon, so-called. Because once every generation or some, coming large behind the crescent moon of early autumn.
The impact was creepy, a look of a brow and a snout. As the moon rounded out over a period of weeks, the starveling would turn into the successful hunter, its cheeks bulging. Always a fearsome sight, the jackal moon tonight spooked Otzi Manglehand. Further, don't stop for this next casualty. Get through the disappointment, deliver these paying customers to the gates of the Emerald City. But she resisted giving in to superstition. Be scared of the real jackals. She reminded herself not nocturne potents. In any case, the light of the constellation alleviates some color blindness. That sets in at night. The body was pale, almost luminous. Otzi might divert the grass trail train and give the corpse a wide berth before anyone else noted, but the slope of the person's shoulders, the unnatural twist of legs, the jackal moon made her read the figure too well, as too clearly human.
For her to be able to turn aside.
Nub, she barked to her second. Rein in. We'll pull into flank formation up that rise. There's another fatality there in the runoff. Lock. Cries of alarm as the news passed back, and another mutter of mutiny. Why should they stop? Were they to bear witness to every atrocity?
Otzi didn't listen. She yanked the reins of her team of horses to halt them, and she lowered herself gingerly.
She stumped, her hand on her sore hip, until she stood a few feet over the body.
Face down and genitals hidden appeared to have been a young man. A few scraps of fabric were still knotted about his waist.
And a boot some yards distant, but he was otherwise naked, and no sign of his clothes, keen evidence of the assassin.
Neither had there been about the bodies of the monks.
But that was on rockier ground, in a drier hour.
Otzi couldn't see any sign of scuffle here, and in the mud of the gulch one might have expected something. The body wasn't bloody, nor decayed yet. The murder was recent. Perhaps this evening. Perhaps only an hour ago. Nub, let's heave him up and see if they've taken his face, she said. No blood, said Nub. Blood may have run off in that cloudburst. Steel yourself, now. They got on either side of the body and bit their lips. She looked at Nub, meaning, it's only the next thing. It's not the last thing. Let's get through this, fellow. She jerked her head in the direction of the hoist. 1, 2, heave. They got him head up. His head had fallen into a natural scoop in the stone, a few inches higher than where the rain had pooled. His face was intact, more or less. That is to say, it was still there, though shattered. How did he get here? Said Nub, and why didn't they scrape him? Otzi just shook her head. She settled on her haunches. Her travelers had come forward and were congregating on the rise behind her. She could hear them rustling. She suspected that they had gathered stones and were ready to kill her if she insisted on a burial. The jackal moon rose a few notches higher, as if trying to see into the gully. The prurience of the heavens. We're not going to dig another grave, that from her noisiest client, a wealthy trader from the northern Vincus. Not his Otzi Manglehand. And not yours either. We're not doing it. We leave him unburied and alone. Or we leave him unburied with your corpse for company. We don't need to do either, said Otzi. She sighed. Poor soul, whoever he is. He needs no grave. He isn't dead yet.